Hi, Steve and Veronica Kibler here, and today we are at the Golden Corral. It's been a while since we had breakfast here, so we're going to go in here and get some breakfast to try again.
So join us as we go back into Golden Corral and see what they have today.
This Golden Corral is located on Winfield Dunn Parkway in Sevierville, Tennessee. It's over by the Home Depot, if you need a reference point there.
Yes, there's quite a bit of shopping shopping stores around this location here.
Mm-hmm.
So it is pretty easy to spot, and they do have parking all around the building, and they're usually very busy.
Yeah. Now breakfast is only served on Saturday and Sunday, and this is a Saturday
for this location.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And they have some specials going on. They have a military appreciation night coming up on Monday night of this week.
Mm-hmm. For all veterans.
Yes. So the veterans
or active duty and veterans
get a free thank you meal. And it's Monday, November 11th, 2024 from 4 p.m. to closing time. Dine-in only.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really nice that they offer that.
Yes,
and
it is.
They're also advertising for their holiday feast for Thanksgiving.
And I thought this was pretty cool because you can take that to go.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're visiting the area and you want to eat like a family at your hotel or cabin or something.
So 6 to 8, and you can pre-order this meal. And that's also a really nice feature. And here's a look at the breakfast that's served until 11 a.m. And they also have weigh and pay also to go. Mm-hmm. So you grab a container and you fill it up and you pay for what you're taking. Of
course, they have the senior early bird special as well. Seniority has its privileges.
From 1 p.m. to 3 p.m.
$10.49, that's not a bad deal for dinner.
Yeah, you get a little bit of a discount.
Because breakfast here is, for us, it's $12.49. And they offer a military discount throughout, not just on Veterans Day. Oh my goodness.
Here we're looking at the fried chicken, and they have the hash browns. And I don't recall what this is. Maybe a chicken fried patty.
Yeah.
They have gravy and biscuits.
Biscuits and gravy, yeah.
And it was pretty busy when we arrived.
Yes,
so
it was,
a lot of these items were going off the shelf pretty quick. They had the
corned beef hash.
And they had tamales and sausage.
Tamales was a surprise. I don't think I'd seen tamales before.
They had roasted bell peppers. They had cheese sauce. They had,
of course, your eggs.
Scrambled eggs. And the bacon.
Mm-hmm.
They had grits and French toast and Texas toast.
There's your grits. French toast.
You can
Texas
always
toast.
add a little bit of syrup to those grits.
Oh, yeah.
Make them sweet. They have the butters. They had the miniature waffles.
Yeah, and then they have the different toppings for them.
Mm-hmm.
Now they had a hash brown that was like a
cheesy hash brown.
hash brown. Yeah.
They had quiche.
Mm-hmm.
And here we're also looking at some more sausage patties and some more hash browns. They had roasted mushrooms.
More biscuits and gravy.
And
they have a couple different biscuits and gravy stations there.
Mm-hmm. More scrambled eggs and bacon. Yeah. And here's the omelet section. Now, the omelets, they were making them in the back.
Yeah, they don't make them right there in front of you.
Yeah. They had orange juice. So, yeah, we didn't capture the filming of them making the omelets. And they have brownies and cookies, chocolate chip cookies. And they had cinnamon rolls and peach cobbler.
Mm-hmm.
And bread pudding. And yeast rolls. But the yeast rolls weren't out yet when I was walking through this section. They brought them out later. They had chocolate milk and,
And
regular milk.
milk.
And those were flying off the shelf pretty quick,
Yeah.
too. There was quite a few kids having breakfast with their
They got
families.
cereals, so if you have somebody who just likes cereal, they got cereal to eat. And pumpkin pie.
Yeah, pumpkin pie.
That's one of the main reasons why we came here today was to get some pumpkin pie also.
Yes, we were in the mood, for, pumpkin pie.
You know, we say we came here for breakfast, but we really wanted some pumpkin pie. It's just that time of year.
They also have pecan pie. This one was full of pecans and little muffins. And that looked like a chocolate
I was going to say, I
pie.
don't remember seeing that one.
It might have been raspberry, I can't remember, or blueberry. And
Oh,
they
that
had,
makes sense, yeah.
Cupcakes, vanilla and
Looks
carrot
like
cake.
carrot cake.
Oh, here's the blueberry pie.
All right, there
Blueberry
we go.
pie. The other
that
one, I
one
believe,
must
was
have been
like a
chocolate.
chocolate pie.
Yeah.
Hmm. And
What
apple
is it?
pie.
Apple? Yeah, I didn't really get into the desserts today.
And they have Jell-O with the whipped cream on top. I love Jell-O. And pudding. Chocolate pudding with whipped cream. And they have an ice cream serving station. And this is really neat. They were showing on the icing machine how you can put an icy on your cup and then put ice cream on
On top of that.
with the toppings. So that's very clever. That looked really good.
In my younger days, I would have had that. Man, it looks good the way they put them together.
And as we were eating our meal, they were also bringing out more the lunch items, and they had chicken salad and potato salad, the dressings. They had a variety of salads, all the really good dressings.
And that's where you'd get your shrimp cocktail sauce also for your shrimp and stuff like that. You get it from that area.
Yep. All your toppings for your delicious salads, croutons and cheeses.
It's actually a pretty nice salad bar.
It really is.
You know, so if you're not into all the meats and all that stuff and you just want salad and
They had chickpeas and they had the different types of lettuces.
and soups.
They have a broccoli cheese soup, and they have a chicken noodle soup.
This chicken and noodle looks pretty good.
And they have beets. I love beets. And
You got your
and
sunflower seeds.
oh, and they have grapes and
Is
peaches,
it mandarins there too, or
and they had rice and chicken.
that's the baked chicken there? Mm-hmm. And then
They had the collard greens and the roasted
Ooh,
jalapenos, more rice, teriyaki chicken, gravy, and mashed potatoes, and more chicken.
yeah.
And this is my plate. I grabbed a couple of the tamales and fried chicken, which is, I love their fried chicken, and eggs and bacon and orange juice to start with, and coffee. And I just really enjoy having a glass of orange juice with my meal. And I can have it with breakfast or lunch.
Yeah.
I really do like orange juice quite a bit. So.
The nice thing about Golden Corral is you can go up and get your orange juice yourself.
And I wanted to try the tamales because I was curious. My family has traditionally made tamales at Christmas time. And of course, a lot of families have their own recipes. And this one, it was good. It's a beef tamale. And the beef is seasoned with probably some dry seasoning mix. And I was glad to see that they offered this. Because I do crave tamales at Christmas time
Well,
and
I'm wondering
during the holidays.
I don't know if that was beef or like a pork shoulder or something.
It could have been a mix, but
Yeah.
it was flavorful. It was not too bad. And it takes a lot of time to make tamales, so
Yes, it
that's
does.
why when I do have them, I really appreciate them because I know how much work it goes into making tamales. It's very labor intensive. And the eggs, so every time we've ate at this Golden Corral, their eggs have been really nice and fluffy. And I like to sprinkle a little bit of black pepper on those eggs. Oh my goodness, they're so good. And the bacon is nice and crispy. I love my bacon crispy.
Oh, yeah.
And, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Really good, flavorful, savory bacon. Very delicious.
Yeah, looks like you're enjoying it.
Oh, I am. And the chicken, it has a really good flavor. The skin is nicely fried and the inside is nice and juicy. And I don't know what type of oil they cook this in, but my goodness, it is very flavorful. It's a really good chicken.
I do want to point out that they have the fried chicken out for the breakfast items before even the lunch stuff came out.
Yes, they do. And this is your plate.
Oh, yeah. I got the ham. It's the carved ham. They'll carve it, cut it for you. And then I got a nice piece of chicken thigh. And I got the hash brown, or the corned beef hash. I got the hash browns, the cheesy hash browns. I got some sausage. And, of course, a tamale and a pork steak. Oh, yeah. Now, I love corned beef hash.
I'm glad that they offer it because I usually don't make it at home. So
No, I don't either. I mean, but it's something I really enjoy when restaurants offer that. I didn't know where to put my corn husk. Now, my tamale, I liked it. And again, I'm not sure if that was pork or beef. Traditionally, I think a lot of people use pork when they make tamales. I know your family used beef mostly and chicken. But these may have been pork tamales. And of course, it was I'd say it's probably a dry seasoning that they use.
yeah, because it can
was
be
good.
made.
Yeah.
The meat can be marinated in like a green salsa or a red hot chili sauce. So yeah, everybody has
But it was good.
their own recipes.
yeah.
That everybody that has
everybody
makes
has
tamales.
their own.
Yeah,
There's not a right way or...
it's just however you grew up making them.
Yeah. That corned beef hash was so good. I was still talking about that. And then the cheesy hash browns, man, they were good. I mean, it's not like a hash brown casserole. It's a little different. But it was delicious. I enjoyed it. Enjoyed it very much. Then I got this sausage. Now, the sausage, last time I had it, it was a real smoky flavored sausage. And this time it wasn't. I mean, it looked the same, but it wasn't the smoky flavored sausage. So they may have used a different sausage this time than the last time I was there.
Or it could have just been a different flavor.
Yeah.
Maybe same brand, but different flavor. Because I had some of that sausage that was on your plate, and it was still very flavorful. I liked it. It was good.
Now, the pork steak, it was cooked really well. And I enjoyed that. I didn't grab a big piece, just... I like a little variety of everything. I don't like to just have a bunch of one thing. I just like all the different flavors. It's very, very, very good. Then I had to move over to my other plate where I had my bacon. Love bacon.
And as always, our eyes are bigger than our stomach.
Of course.
We should have shared one piece of chicken.
Yeah. The older I get, the less I can eat. And, my tummy, my eyes are still way bigger than my tummy now. And I don't like to waste food, so I was like, oh, goodness. I mostly stuck to the breakfast items. The lunch items started coming out, and it's like, man, it all looked so good. But fortunately, like I was saying, the chicken comes out, they have it there for breakfast. And again, I've said this before, whoever decided to put fried chicken out for breakfast, it's amazing. I thank you so much for starting that tradition.
Well, it's kind of like the chicken and waffles,
Yeah.
because they also offer waffles.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
chicken has traditionally been offered in some places as a breakfast item.
Yeah. I don't know when it started, but I love it.
I do too.
Because, man, I could eat, good fried chicken
Yes.
any time of the day.
And this specific Golden Corral offers a really good fried chicken. Yes.
I like their fried chicken.
And then I went back and I got some fruit and some quiche. I was craving some of that refreshing looking fruit. And this quiche came with sausage and ham and cheese.
It looks really good.
And it just takes a whole different level of flavor when you make eggs in the quiche format.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Because it's a baked item.
It's a
right?
baked item, and it bakes slowly, and it just makes the ingredients all come together and
It looks very fluffy.
nice and gooey, and it all just kind of blends together real nicely.
Now, is there a pie crust or something on the bottom?
Yes, it's a pie crust.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't have any.
And the quiche can a lot of times also include vegetables in it. I've had in the past quiche that included broccoli. Oh, and it was so good. Or tomatoes.
Yeah.
And I love beets. They're so
Yes, you do.
kind of refreshing, and I love that vinegar flavor. So those went really good with the quiche, because this quiche didn't have tomatoes in it or broccoli. And the peaches were refreshing and had a little bit of almost like a citrus flavor. I like being able to have some fresh fruit with breakfast. It just
Makes your day.
It makes my day, and it's healthy for you. So I really enjoy restaurants that offer fresh fruit for breakfast. This is a pear, and it was really good too. I like the texture of the pear. It's different than the peach. And again, it was sweet and flavorful. And then this slice of pineapple was also very refreshing. And this was fresh pineapple. I could tell they had peeled it because they had a little bit of the peeling.
The peelings.
On a little bit left on some pieces. And then I went back for some of the green cabbage, because I saw when they were bringing out the lunch items, it's like, oh my goodness, they have green cabbage, and I love green cabbage.
There's your Mexican rice.
There's rice and fish, fried fish, and hush puppies. And okra.
Yeah, I just couldn't eat anymore. All this stuff looked so good. I didn't want to leave, but it's like
They had fried shrimp, and they had pinto beans, cauliflower.
I don't say, was that cauliflower?
And broccoli and green beans. Oh my goodness! Some shredded pork. Pot roast.
Oh goodness, the vegetables. Oh yeah. It smelled great.
Cornbread to go with those pinto beans. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
And their cornbread's really good. And
Their
the meat
meatloaf
they have a really good meatloaf. They have really good meatloaf. And oh my goodness, look at the baked beans. They make a good baked bean. And I did get some of the green cabbage, because I love green cabbage, and it's such a healthy item. My body really loves the green cabbage. So I had some of that. And when I don't get to make it at home, or if we're out and about doing a lot of stuff, it's really nice when I get to find restaurants who offer it.
Offer cabbage. Yeah. It helps reduce inflammation, I believe, right?
Yep. I really like that green cabbage. Thank you, Golden Corral, for offering green cabbage, steamed green cabbage.
Now I went back. I seen the onion rings. Of course, I'm pretty much full by this point, but the onion rings look so good, and they were good, very good onion rings. And of course, I only had the one onion ring, not onion rings. And then, somehow I missed the biscuits and gravy on the first go around, and I came back, and their sausage gravy, I'll tell you right now, and this is just my opinion, I think Golden Corral has the best sausage gravy in the area. That's just my opinion, my experience.
And now it's time for pumpkin pie.
Yeah. Again, we were craving pumpkin pie. So I got me a slice of pumpkin pie. And, this was the only dessert item I got today. Because, we hadn't had pumpkin pie all summer. So, now that it's pumpkin pie season, definitely want to get some. And it was good. It was a good pumpkin pie. I enjoyed it.
Yes, it is very good. And we shared a slice because we had already ate quite a bit, but this is absolutely nice that they offer pumpkin pie. And here I'm having the rest of the slice of pumpkin pie with that whipped cream. Oh my goodness. Very, very good. Now, when we make pumpkin pie at home, I do reduce the amount of clove that I put in our recipe.
I love your pumpkin pie.
So if you don't like a lot of clove and you make pumpkin pie at home, that's something you can control. Otherwise, you're going to get your traditional recipe, and which does include, in my opinion, a little bit more clove than I care for. But nevertheless, it is.
It was still good, but it wasn't your pumpkin pie.
It's a very flavorful pumpkin pie. Very, very good.
In the way we like it.
Yes.
Then they have all the flags hanging up for everybody that served their country. You got the United States Space Force, United States Air Force, and we thank you to all veterans and everybody that served their country. You got the United States Coast Guard. United States Army. United States Navy. And of course, United States Marine Corps, Semper Fi Marines. And then we also have the POW and Missing in Action flag.
All gave some, and some gave all.
Yes.
Thank you for your service. And our United States flag. If you like this video, please click that little like button. We thank you for joining us.